You're gonna have to get your hands dirty with this one. So first things you're gonna do is you're gonna crack one. And in this pot, I'll put some hibiscus leaves and let them boil. Now that they're boiling, so about 5 minutes in, you want to put thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me on today in my fabulous kitchen. Anyway, so thank you so much. So guess what? Today marks day number 5 in our 30 for 30. 30 meals in 30 days. And today is meal number 5. So what are we gonna have today? Well, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you kind of what happened. What had happened was, let me tell you. So it's been raining and cold and wet and gloomy and muggy here since Saturday. And so I decided I want something easy, quick, comforting, and warm that could please me and my husband. So what did I decide to do today? Today we are going to have homemade pot pie. We're making a chicken one and a mushroom one. Guess who the mushroom one's for? You guessed it, me. So we're making one chicken and one mushroom individual pot pies. Very quick, very easy. You can take like forever to make them, but I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to make them so you can get them in and out and ready to go in no time. So let's just stay tuned and get started, and let's get cooking. Guys, just to show you how easy this recipe is going to be and how quick. For this recipe, you're going to need some broccoli, some chopped broccoli, a couple of cups, some onions and bell peppers and garlic, which I've already chopped up, some chicken, 2 to 3 cups of chicken, some mushrooms of your choice. I am using oyster mushrooms because they're really meaty, and a couple of tomatoes, and some frozen peas and carrots, and of course all of your seasonings. Alrighty, so just to show you how quick and easy this is going to be, I've already heated my oven with just a little bit of oil, my pan, with a little bit of oil in it. We're going to put in our bell peppers, onions, and garlic. I'm only using half of them for this particular side because I still have to do the mushroom pot pie, and I want to have some for that. Okay, and we're going to saute that around. If you can hear that sizzling. Now, we're going to go ahead and incorporate in our peas and carrots. Now, keep in mind, guys, that we are doing 2 separate types of pot pies. One chicken, one mushroom. One for the meat eater and one for the person that doesn't eat meat. So we're going to put about half of the bag of peas and carrots in. And we're not going to put potatoes in this one because we're going to put quite a bit of meat in it. Okay, get that all stirred around. Smell it. Well, you can't smell it, but I can smell it now already. So we're going to go ahead and put your chicken in and get that mixed up really, really well. About 2-3 cups of chicken. To make it easier and faster, I use rotisserie chicken that's already cooked, so I don't have to worry about cooking the chicken when I'm trying to do something like this. Now, you're going to cut your fire down to medium. While that's sizzling, you're going to start seasoning. So this here is a mixture of herb seasoning. It's got some rosemary, some thyme, some basil, all mixed in together. We're going to put in some sea salt, and I'm actually being a little generous with it, so I'm putting in about 1.5 tablespoons. And I'm being generous with it because I want it to all be really good and flavorful when I put in my flour mixture to make my kind of like a gravy. Now what you can do is, if you don't want to use the flour mixture, guys, you can actually use cream of chicken soup or cream of mushroom soup. That makes it even faster. Nothing wrong with that. Out the can, I put in a little onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and a dash of pepper. Okay. Now you got that all mixed in and seasoned, and it smells heavenly already. So now what we're going to do is pour in just a tad bit of water to kind of give it a little bit of broth to put into put the flour mixture in. About a cup of water should do it. Well, I'd say 1.5 cups actually. A 1.5 cups of water, because you want the water to be about this depth inside the pan, because you want to make kind of a gravy, soupy kind of gravy to go on, so when you put it into your crust, it's really good. So maybe actually I would say go ahead and put in about 2 cups of water to be safe. Okay, so now it's turned down to medium, and that's already starting to bubble a little bit. So what we're going to do is you're going to take a little water and a little flour and make you a little mixture. And I like to do that, to keeps it from lumping up. And you're looking for this consistency, not really paste, a little thinner than paste. And you're going to pour a little of that, and that's about 1/4 cup, into your mixture. Stir that around really well. It's going to thicken up. It's going to kind of create a bit of a gravy. Okay? And that's just to make it nice and thick and bind together, so that when you put it into the oven to finish cooking with the crust on it, you get that, oh, splashing myself, you get that pot pie flavor that you're looking for. Now at this point, guys, you're going to pour in about 1/4 cup of milk. You can use almond milk that's unsweetened without flavor. You can use heavy cream if you like. You can use half and half. You can use skim milk. I would not recommend buttermilk. And then you're going to take a top and cover this, and then let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so now while the chicken pot pie filling is simmering, we're going to go ahead and do our mushrooms. It's not going to take very long at all. Same with the onions and bell peppers. And this time we're going to put some diced tomatoes in. Mix those around. Put in a little potato. Sorry, almost had a kitchen disaster. Lost my spoon. So we're going to put in a little bit of potato, and I leave the skin on for this particular one. I love potatoes with the skin on, and for mine I just leave the skin on, but I'm only using 1 potato because I don't want it too starchy. Okay, so now that is simmering, we're going to add our chopped broccoli. Stir that around. And you hear how it's sizzling, so it's all kind of coming together. And then we're going to add our mushrooms. actually about a half a pound, 3/4 of a pound of oyster mushrooms. They are extremely meaty. I don't know if you guys can see. Like, I actually use these sometimes when I want to make a vegetarian pulled pork or something like that, because they are really meaty. It tastes heavenly once you get them cooked right or seasoned right. Okay, so now we're mixing all that together. It smells so good. And then we're going to go ahead and start putting in our seasoning. So we're going to put some garlic powder, our sea salt, and again, we're being kind of generous with it because once we put the water in and everything for our filling sauce, you want it to taste really good and not just be washed away by the water and the flour and all of that. And then you can also use cream of mushroom soup in this. Oh my God, guys, I'm showing you like the homemade way to do it, but if you put some cream of mushroom soup in this while you're mixing that around and then put a little water in it to get your filling set, oh my God, it's so good. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you how to do that one day. I just put in the rest of the peas and carrots, the other half of the bag of peas and carrots. Now this is actually water. It's about 2 cups. And you see how it's already got that brothy look? It's because the seasoning and stuff is all marrying each other. Then we're going to take about another 1/4 cup of our flour mixture. Pour that in. And stir it around really, really well. Because you're creating like a soup kind of thing. You're creating your filling. Get it in there. Now for this, instead of using regular milk, I'm going to use about a half a cup of almond milk for this particular recipe. Nothing in this recipe came from an animal. I tried the vegan life, guys. It wasn't for me. Okay, so now, there we go. And so now we're going to let that simmer about 15 minutes. And our chicken pot pie filling should be ready to go into the crust and the oven. Alrighty, while we're finishing up with it, what we've done is already cleaned off our surface and put a little flour on it. And for crust, guys, to make it really, really easy on yourself, you can make it, or you can just go buy pie crust, a regular pie crust like the Pillsbury one, the one that rolls out in the box, or you can do like me and use biscuits. And you take some biscuits out of, this is just to make it easier, take some biscuits out of the can or out of the package, or you can use the biscuits that you know, from the dough that you made. I made some homemade biscuits about a week or so ago. I had some dough left over, but most of the time I'll get biscuits from the store because this is one of those kind of recipes that is, you know, you want to make it quick and easy. And here is the inside crust. See? Nice and easy and quick. And then you're going to do the same. It's going to be really good for the other one. So you just roll them out and put it in the bottom, and then you're going to do the same to put the crust on top. And I'm going to go ahead and put these inside these ramekins really quickly because I want to fill them as quick as possible. And a lot of times, guys, what you got to do is get your fingers in there real good, you know, so you can form it. See? Because it's not going to always want to stay down there for you. What my grandmother used to do is she used to take a cup, like a coffee cup or something, and sit it inside when she was making individual ones. I used to think that was so cool. But, okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the chicken one because the vegetable one is still cooking. And so you pour that in just like that. And then you want to make sure that you get some of the juice in so it still has that gravy-ish type thing going. Spread that around, let that sit for just a second while you get your top crust ready. Alright, so we have our crust already on each one. I had to make a little extra, you know, that's why it's a little browner, because I made some more wheat biscuit for this one because I ran out. But we have our crust already on, ready to go. We're going to stick this in the oven. The oven's already preheated to 375 degrees, and you're just going to heat it just until the top crust turns golden brown. Oh, I'm sorry, the camera was on. Well, then here we go. There we have it, y'all. We made a nice, quick, homemade, from scratch, tasty, fulfilling pot pie. One chicken, one mushroom and veggie. Very quick, very easy. You're going to love the recipe. Give it a try. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Now, if you like what you saw, you like the recipe, or you know someone else that would love to benefit from this recipe, there's only a couple of things you could do. Necessary things, I think. It's very important. There's a little button over here. Somewhere. No. Oh. One of those sides. It says subscribe. So guess what? Subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. And then share it with someone that you think might like it. Subscribe, thumbs up, and share. Share, 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 because your mama told you you were supposed to share when you was a kid, and that doesn't change when you're an adult. It's the Christian way. If you share, you'll be blessed, I promise. Did that sound like a plug? That's what it was. So subscribe, like, and share. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular episode. I know I did. And you guys keep coming back. I'm going to keep on uploading great videos with great recipes. And if there's any recipes you would love to see, hit me up in the comments below. I try to answer all of them. And just hit me up in the comments and tell me what you'd like to see. And guess what? I will cook it because I love to cook. This is what I like to do. I'm always here for you. Mama got your back. Remember, we're here. You and me. So, thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I really, really appreciate you. God bless you. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening and happy cooking.